My feet are weary from the wandering about. It's been centuries, but I still haven't found a piece of land to live in peace on. I'm still lost and bound, stuck on freedom. Freedom seems to have found itself a new meaning because the definition of the word as is an illusion. For this domain wherein I am perceived to be truly free, is a bar-coded prison. The slave quarters is where we live in, but to be able to live, I need to pay my rent or the sharecroppers part of it. Because if I do not go outside and work for this master, who will then pay me what they think I am worth per hour, so I can go home and spend my month's salary on a plot of land that I hold. I hold it. I do not own it. No, I would never really own it, for God's sake. Are we willing to do this? Are we going to let them? When I woke up and realized it was never about color, it was about the land, the wealth, and the riches they could take from all of us. Since colonization is damn near impossible these days they do it to their own people. They colonize your bank account, your jobs, your say-so, your opinion, the coup on education. They colonize your families and tear you all apart. They colonize your way of life, your ability to think for yourself, to know for yourself. They have colonized healthcare and wrecked it. All this, and you still have the audacity for hating me for being black, for being something that engulfs all color, for having something that protects my skin. Really? You want to exclude me from the party and then invite black Pete instead? Now riddle me this. What do a Turkish saint and a black laborer have to do with Dutch tradition? Last I checked with politicians, they're both persona non grata here. Had to be the tradition of colonizing and cultural appropriation. Or maybe it was all part of the program to help you get started on something you could hate more than you do your own government. It all has to be the people's fault. The blacks, the Muslims, the aliens, the migrants, the religious ones, the protesters, left-wing, right-wing, trans, homophobes, the Pope, the vegans, the people did it. It wasn't me though. Nah. Everybody has something or somebody to hate these days. Pick or choose several seats. Somebody has to be blamed for it. There is not a black president in place of government anywhere to be able to dictate to the world anything, let alone harm other people. It's not us. It was never us. We have been trying to tell you all along. You all just never listened when we sang our Negro spirituals, coming up with from dusk till dawn slave songs. Trabalhar, quebra costa, dançar, esquecer mais umzinha de boa memória. Andar, juiz na pé, pra nunca mais vou perder. Juiz na cabeça, também te quebra gente. We have been warning you all about the hardships of life. We have been trying to teach you all with the brighter than Colgate smiles. We have been trying to show you that being happy is not a crime. But the only strings of songs y'all wanted to tune us in hung from a tree. But now even the trees have been cut down. I don't know who to warn or who to tell. We are all asleep amidst a cruel, cruel spell. And while we are all casting and outcasting each other, not realizing that we are the ones who are cursed. All of us will be used up until further notice, or at least until we all notice that the joke was on us. The fat lady stopped singing a long time ago. We all have been battling for ages against each other for plots of lands and traditions. In the end, we lost all and complete understanding of what it meant to have dominion over this earth. We let them fool us with the same riches we were meant to safeguard. Mankind has turned its kind back to a beast. My feet are weary from walking. I think I might need to sit down and redefine what freedom and being alive means. My feet are weary from walking because the ground I walk on has the ground I walk over. I'm going to try this again. Because my feet are weary from walking because the ground I walk on has been cursed from coast to coastline across oceans and seas. I'll say that again. My feet are weary from walking because the ground I walk over has been cursed from coast to coastline across oceans and seas. Our feet are hurting from the steps we could never retrace. Because in all this you tried to erase us, replace us, and leave us for dead. But if you look out for us, you will find us in bits and pieces scattered all throughout the ether. You see, the truth is not dead. Wake up!